Hello mugs, welcome back to another Wolfie manga unboxing. Or whatever this series is, I suppose. If you watched the last episode of this, let's call it episodes, sure. I mentioned that I'm going to not only showcase the manga I buy during the month, but also everything else for the rest of my collections, because I collect a lot of things. I like showing things off, kind of keeping a video archive of the things I pick up every month. I think it's fun, and I think some collectors like to see what other collectors get, or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe just statism, but I have a bit more to show off this month than last month, that's for sure. But we are going to start with manga as usual. And then if you don't want to watch the rest of it, you can click off or, go continue watching. I appreciate it, but, I'm not going to force you. So let's get into the manga. First of all, these boxes in front of me, this is not the full haul. November did not have a lot, to be fair. Like there was not a lot in my manga haul, but this is not everything as far as I'm concerned. I have 2 more packages on the way, supposedly. But those packages hadn't come in yet. I did give it 2 days because they are in my city. They've been in my city for 3 days, but they are not here. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, if they show up now, I'll just put it in the December haul video, because at this point, like, it kind of defeats the point of doing a monthly haul if I include things that I technically got in another month. So whatever. Anyway, let's get into the manga. Speaking of things I get in another month, though, I'm gonna start, instead of these boxes, I'm gonna start with the one thing I have over on the side here. Vexations of a Vampire Princess Volume 8. So this was part of last month's haul, but it didn't come in time for the month to end. So it came in, I think, no, it might have been like November 1st or 2nd even. It was right after I filmed that video, I think the day after. But it is here now, so I'm going to put it in this video because I technically got it in November. But it's coming. Once again, very pretty cover for this series. I do need to get back to reading it, and I don't know how the anime was, because I didn't watch it just because I didn't want to get spoiled on like territory of the novels I haven't read yet. I don't actually know how much it adapted, but it looked very pretty from what I saw, so I hope it was good. I know that was a while ago now. I just thought of it because of the series. But yeah, that's the one thing not from this month's haul that I got this month in terms of manga, light novels, etc. So we'll put that off to the side, and let's dig into the actual boxes here from this month. Or 2 boxes in a bag. So I don't actually know how much is in these things. Normally, if it's a box like this, it's 1. I also don't remember how much was in my haul for this month. So we're just gonna go with it. They did tape this thing, these boxes this time, or no, they taped one of the boxes. One of them did not have tape on it, but one of them did, even though they still used the like glue to close it. So I don't know, whatever. Okay, this is a new one for the Wolfie manga unboxing. Both because it's a new series, but also because this is a Love light novel, which is published by, I don't know if it says on here, yeah, powered by Tokyo Pop. So this is technically a Tokyo Pop like subsidiary, I think. I do own a single Tokyo Pop series, but was not bought during the manga unboxing era, let alone I think when I was part of the Mugwort era. So this is new for both myself and this series, really. So why did I buy it? I don't know. It was kind of a on a whim decision, because I really liked the cover art, which is why I make most of my purchases actually. But it's Her Royal Highness Seems to Be Angry. I do know there is, I think the manga has been publishing for a while actually, but the light novel has only now started printing in English, at least through Love. And I liked the main character's design here, and I was like, this seems interesting, so I will give it a read. And that is my whole thought process. But good job to Mito Nagishiro on this, and we'll see if the story is good. I will let you know when I read it, which will be at some point in the future, probably. let's open the next box here, which once again is just glued down, so I'm just tearing this one apart. Okay, got it. Okay. In here we have another single volume. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these boxes are always a single volume. Ooh, okay. This is one I've been excited for while waiting on. This is Nightfall Travelers Leave Only Footprints Volume 2. This is a manga I picked up at the bookstore long ago. Volume 1 anyway. I don't remember what it was. Like, it was definitely while I still lived in my current residence, so within the last like 2 years. But it feels like forever ago. But the reason I picked this up, you can kind of see by the cover art here, but Tomoe is stunning when it comes to this like background architecture type. I really like the like sort of water paint sort of style here, where the characters are not fully like there's no I can't, I'm not an artist, I don't really know the words here, but you know, they're kind of fluid in a way. But I really liked that, and the backgrounds in this manga are stunning. If I can get a good background shot, maybe, I don't know, I just think it's very, very pretty. So that's like the whole reason I picked it up. But Volume 1 was really good. I'm excited to read Volume 2. I might have to go back to Volume 1 and read it to remember what happened, because like I said, it's been that long. This is clearly not a very common print. I don't know if the original just isn't written very often, or if it's just the fact that the actual like the English print is not very current. Either way, I am excited to get back into reading that one. All right, we have bag here. I'm always kind of scared of these ones because I have to make sure I'm not cutting into the book. Okay. This is another single volume, I believe. Yes. It's also the one that has my address and the magazine in it. They love sending me magazines. Is there like gift cards and shit in here too? I like doing that too. Okay, yeah, here it is. This is, was there, no, it was just, the print is off on this book. There's, okay, sure, okay, anyway, Bocchi the Rock Volume 5, and you might be able to see what I'm talking about already when I say the print is off, because I'm holding this straight on the camera and you can see that first page. I don't know if there's a good way to show this, like, so yeah, you can see here, these pages are not even. Like you can't really, like, these pages are not even. I don't, is it the spine? No, it's just they just printed unevenly. Like, huh? So there's a clear like extended piece here at the start, and there's nothing like hidden away in here. It just stops. Like if I go to the last page where it's like that, it's like it's just more four comma. But okay, yeah, sure. Anyway, Bocchi the Rock Volume 5, very pretty cover art once again here. I really like this one with the other girls. I think the first 4 volumes were the main cast. I'm looking over at the page and the shelf now, and I think that's the case. I can't fully remember without actually going and grabbing the volume. So yes, Volume 5 of Bocchi. Josh, just to let you know, Volume 5 of Bocchi is out. You're ready to go pick it up. But yeah, there we go. Okay, that is all the manga. They sent me all the big volumes. I did not get any of my standard prints in. These are all the like big manga print volumes. You can tell these are light novel size. There. But that's okay. It's just kind of funny. I think there was 7, maybe 8 things in this order, so I'm still missing a few. But they'll come in eventually. Hopefully before the end of the month, so that I can put them in the December haul. But that is all for manga and light novels, since half of this is light novels. Alright, so if that is what you're here for, you can click off the video now. Thank you for joining in. I love you all. If you want to stay for the other shit, then welcome to the other shit. So we are going to start with what I think most people who like one thing will like the other thing, which is my games, the games I picked up this month. I feel like if you're into nerd shit, like the manga and like the these, you're probably into other nerd shit. So let's look at the games. One of them is very on brand, I think, and if you are an avid Mudcord watcher, you would have seen this already because I did an unboxing. It is Needy Streamer Overload, the premium edition. I did not grab like the full box or anything. This is just the game. But ooh, my code. That's okay. I already used that. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, sticker sheets. I forgot the code was in there. It's okay. I already used it. But yes, the Needy Streamer Overload. It's very pretty, isn't it? I really like this box art. I have it. It came with a phone display. And I've just been sitting it on the phone display on my shelf so that it's like facing out like this because I really like looking at this box art. But hey, it's a Takodachi. Look at that. But yes, I grabbed that one, but that's already been shown off a good bit on Mudcord. You can go watch the video. Meanwhile, the other thing I picked up from this year month was, sorry, I'm making sure I don't accidentally reveal something. Yes, okay. Cool. Is Madison the Possessed Edition for the PS5. This was a pre-owned from GameStop, but I've been eyeing this game for a while. I have a plan to do something in the coming months that is going to involve this game. Not going to be Mudcord related or anything, but I might mention it here, so be on the lookout for that one. But yes, Madison Possessed Edition. This is a game I've been on the lookout for a while. It's kind of like, I mean, I'd call it just Western indie Fatal Frame, I guess, because it's photographic, it's photograph horror. But we have the Blue Knees song transcribed on the here. We get this little, can I get it? The Blue Knees little booklet here, which tells a story. I'm not going to read this because I don't know if it's going to spoil the game, but I do have it. We have a few Polaroid photographs, which are cool. Sorry, that is horror. It is a horror game. You guys should probably be prepared for that. And then we have these little cards: a sentimental object, and 2 bodies, a guest, and a host. So, oh, and human ashes and 7 sacrifices. They're very cool. But yeah, I am pretty excited to jump into this one. I haven't I didn't really seek it out too much, but I was like, if I ever find it out in the wild for a pretty good price and I'm good to spend the money on it, then I'll grab it. And that just so happened this month. So there we go. Madison Possessed Edition. I actually got this one when I was out of the city. I was visiting a friend in his hometown, not too far away from here. It was like 3 hours or something. So, you know, I feel like I'm gonna stay 3 hours away, and it's gonna be that European meme where it's like you drove 3 hours on as a casual road trip. And it's like yes. But yeah, no, we drove about 3 hours, visit his hometown, and just happened to drop by GameStop there, which had it. So that was a pretty good find. But that is the story of that one, and that is all the games I have. But we're not going to end with video games yet, because I also have this, the Splatoon, Callie and Marie Eterna amiibo sets here. This is one I've just been eyeing ever since I got it in at work, and some people might be surprised to hear I got this in at work and it is still there, because I'm pretty sure this thing is hard to come by. I don't know if that's true. I have seen some pretty high prices floating around on it, but we had one left and I was buying some Black Friday stuff and figured, hey, why not treat myself? So I grabbed this set here because I really like these amiibos. I just think they look really good. Now you'll notice they're wrapped. They're in the box still. I normally unbox my amiibos. This is not an exception. It's just that my rule for buying anything during November or December is that if it's boxed, wrapped, whatever, I don't buy it pre-owned or anything, or it's not in my manga haul, I don't open it because on the off chance somehow, some way it gets purchased for me for the holidays, I want to be able to return it, because I'd feel bad returning theirs. But no, most of the time, if I'm buying something for myself during this time period, it's something that I don't expect anyone else to buy for me, because there's no reason for them to. I haven't mentioned it before, or I haven't told them, hey, I want this. But there's always the off chance. So if it's wrapped, if it's within that realm of possibility where I can return it come Christmas, if I happen to receive the gift, then I'm not going to open it. So you'll notice everything else that I'm showing you, aside from one thing, is going to be wrapped. That's why. But we have Splatoon here, and that's everything for the video game section of this. As for gaming, though, there is one other thing to look at, because I, on top of collecting video games, also collect board games, which is a very recent venture. I think it's within the last year or so I've really gotten into collecting board games, just because I have a lot of friends where I've moved that are super into tabletop gaming. It's been fun, for the record. I really enjoy it. I've always really enjoyed board games. I just didn't have anyone to play them with, because where I lived before, no one cared. But I'll show off what I got. This is Everdell, which some mugs might be familiar with. I know Tegan would be familiar with it, I believe. Although I could be thinking of Wingspan, maybe Wingspan. Either way, this is Everdell. This game is gorgeous. That is all I know about it. I know it's really good in that it's gorgeous. But it is wrapped. I haven't had the chance to play it yet. And once again, I will probably wait to play it until after Christmas, just in case someone picks it up for me, because I have friends who know I really like board games, and I really like very pretty board games, so there's always the chance. But I picked this up on a Black Friday deal, so it was this game's normally pretty expensive. I think it's one of those $60-ish board games, but I got it a bit cheaper than that. And I was like, if I'm going to be able to get a board game for a decent price, I kind of want to get one of the higher tier ones I don't normally buy, just because why not? So I latched on to Everdell. I was actually going to get Wingspan originally, but we were out of stock, so this was my next option. But I'm very satisfied with it, and I'm very excited to look into it and see how it goes, because I have some friends who would be very excited for this one, but I haven't told them I have it because they will want to play, and like I said, I can't really do that right now. So we are putting that off to the side. And that is everything gaming related. So if you're here for manga and gaming, goodbye. I love you. Have a great rest of your holiday season. If you are still here, though, we are going to move on to the second to last category, which is movies, because I collect movies because I'm, 40 years old. I do collect movies. I think they're nice to have, solely because I am used to losing power, losing internet pretty often around here. And if you can't stream, everyone else cries in my house, and I'm just gonna go watch a movie on my PlayStation. But also, it's easier to bring a Blu-ray to a friend's house than it is to log into a streaming platform at a friend's house. I don't know. I think having physical media is good. I like physical media, believe it or not. But we have, first of all, Furiosa, a Mad Max story featuring Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth. I did watch this in theaters when it first came out. It's a very good movie. I like all the Mad Max movies. However, I like this one the most because it features Anya Taylor-Joy, who I am a very big fan of. I have been very slowly, going through all of her discography. You might have seen me posting about it on Letterboxd or the channel where we talk about movies, if you are an actual mug watching this. But I do very much like this movie, and I got it for free because of something coming up. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna grab it. Why not? No sleeve cover, unfortunately, but that's fine. Now, speaking of sleeve covers, Mean Girls, the 2024 musical version. I really love Mean Girls. I really love the musical as well. Like, I like the original movie and I love the musical, so that me liking this movie is not a surprise to anyone. It's not as good of a movie as Mean Girls. It's not as good of a musical as Mean Girls the musical, but it does a pretty damn good job at being in between there. So I really like this movie. I've been eyeing it on the shelf for a while, and I was like, you know what? It's on sale for the holidays, and it's a Black Friday deal, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I'm not gonna think. I just want to grab. But this, along with something else I'm gonna show off, is the reason I got Furious for free, because I think Target was running a buy two get one free on all physical media except for like games. So yeah, I grabbed this, and then I was like, yeah, I got Furiosa too. But keep this in mind. keep her in mind. Specifically, just keep her in mind. But that is all the movies, which means we are moving on to the very last thing, which is my music. I have very recently gotten into collecting vinyl. Just another thing for me to spend money on. But I think vinyl is cool. I have a lot of friends who are into it, so you know, it was peer pressure. But my dad had an old record player, and I was like, can I have that? Because he was gonna throw it away. So I got into it from there. You know, it happens. But first thing first, this is a mug cord. This is a mug cord reference. This is Renee Rapp's Snow Angel. This is obviously from Target because it's the Target exclusive cover art, which I'm so glad, because the Target exclusive cover art looks so much better than the actual album cover. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't mind it. I'm just not a big fan of it. But Renee Rapp's Snow Angel, I really like this album. We did roll it for Mugcore's album of the day, so you can go look at my score on that there. But this was the other thing I grabbed for that buy two get one offer, and you'll notice this is Renee Rapp's album. Yeah, so when I bought these two things, I didn't think about it, but I did just grab two Renee Rapp related things for the offer. I don't regret it. I think it's funny. It wasn't a thought that went through my head until afterwards. But you'll notice this is also wrapped because, once again, bought it during November. But speaking of that, there is one more thing. We are almost done, I assure you. I'm sorry. I'm taking up so much of your time. We have Imagine Dragons Loom. So this, I probably wouldn't have picked up normally. I mean, I liked this album enough. It was like a 7 out of 10. I think I gave it exactly a 7 out of 10. But I like Imagine Dragons enough to where when this went on clearance for like $7, I was like, yeah, I'll buy that. So that's why I have this. It went on sale. I went on clearance, and it was a good price. So I just went, sure, I'll grab it. You can tell how people think of this album because it went on clearance less than a year after it came out, which happens a lot at Target, actually. However, the difference being that this one is open because I didn't think about it. It was purely just I didn't think about it. But to be fair, I don't think anyone's gonna buy me Imagine Dragons Loom on vinyl. So hopefully that's the case. But it does mean that I can show you the vinyl. So if you open it up, you have the lyrics to all the songs, which is pretty cool. I quite like it, actually. And then, of course, we can take a look at the actual vinyl record here. So it's just this nice orange. I actually quite like it. I do quite like it. On God, for real, it's pretty nice. It is also no, it's my only Imagine Dragons. I was about to say this is also my second Imagine Dragons vinyl, but that's not true. I only have three. I have three artists that I have two vinyls from. That is Lindsay Sterling, Taylor Swift, and Melanie Martinez. Can I please put this back in? Sorry, I'm struggling off camera. There we go. No, not that way. That's not. Sorry, I'm struggling to put this back in the case, back in the sleeve. That is. Please go. Please get in. Please. There. Okay. No, you move out so I can close it. Thank you. I'm gonna put it back in my sleeve. My protective vinyl sleeve. I take such good care of my vinyls. But yes, so that is the last thing actually is Loom's Imagine Dragons. No, Imagine Dragons Loom. And that's everything. That's all of it. You can here's the pan. Here's the shots. All right, there. that's everything. Thank you for watching. I will be back at the end of December to wish you all a happy New Year. But for now, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, because I won't be around to say it. I'm not dying. I'm just not going to be doing manga unboxing. I'll probably post other videos between now and then on Mugwort, but that's relevant because this is the vicinity within Wolfie manga unboxing is a different parallel space compared to everything else. So nothing exists outside of this. So my whole life is going to just become a void for the next month until the next one. So I hope you guys enjoy it while I stare into the dark bleakness. But bye bye. GG. GG. Well played. Night night. Bye bye.